Hey, this is Judgment Waits, back playing some Black Ops 2. This is a hardcore team deathmatch on the map Drone. This is kind of a cool map. You've got this like junglish area with trees and everything like that. People like to snipe and stay in the back right in that spawn area, but you also have like a manufacturing plant where they actually make the drones and everything like that. Now, in this video, I wanted to give you my second impressions of this game and what I'm experiencing. I've got about 30 games under my belt. I've played Demolition, I've played Free For All, I've played a lot of Team Deathmatch, both core and hardcore, so I think I have a pretty good feel for this. Once again, I am really loving the way everything looks, map-wise and everything like that. And did you see that instance where I just got shot? You know, that is one of the things I talked about in my first video, how you don't automatically die so easy when you're playing hardcore. So I really like that. I think they upped the health, or maybe they toned down the bullet damage. I don't know, but I'm not dying like when I get shot in the little pinky toe, you know, or anything like that. So really liking that. Now, back to the map. So like I was saying, boy, they just really look really nice, and they have a lot of interactive features on those. There's this one map with a train that actually comes through. My one friend got nailed by it in the map and killed and everything like that. You're gonna see an instance where I'm running around in the building here. This is the first time I'm playing this map, but there's an instant where I was running around in this and I couldn't figure out how to get out, and I didn't realize that the doors automatically opened, like, and here I jump out. That's one thing I would love to see changed in hardcore is, you know, when you get hit, your health goes down. I'd love for that to regenerate, and I'd love to just get away from fall damage in general. Now, if you watched my first video, you know, I told you I wasn't totally digging this game, and I said in there that probably had something to do with my performance. You know, I wasn't, you know, performing as I expected I would, and so that kind of was jading my view. How am I doing now? I'm liking it more. You know, I think I'm finally getting the hang of it and getting the feel for it. You know, anytime you play a different game or anything like that, there's an adjustment period. And this is a different Call of Duty than Modern Warfare 3. So there's an adjustment period that you got to give yourself. And you just have to, you know, change your game up. And something that I'm learning when I'm playing core is I just have to slow down a little bit. In previous Call of Duties, I could really run around, run and gun, but I just haven't been able to do that yet so far in this one. And this is one of those areas where I was trying to find a doorway out and finally found out that the door is actually open. But, you know, I want to encourage you guys. A lot of times people ask me to put up class videos and what I use for classes and everything like that. And I've said that I was going to and everything, but I really have held off on doing that because what works for me isn't going to be something that may work for you. You know, you really have to figure it out on yourself, and it really depends on your playing style and a whole lot of other factors. So something like, you know, like I'm saying, something that works for me might not work for you. You know, it's okay to look at what other people are doing and try to get some advice and everything like that, but just play around with different things, play around with different weapons, play around with different perks, you know, and find something that feels comfortable. And I think I've finally gotten to that area. You know, I wasn't having any problems really in hardcore. You know, I was pretty much as usual in hardcore, but in core, you know, I was really struggling. And like I said, I've slowed down a little bit. I've tried out different weapons. The SMGs don't seem like they're as powerful as they were in Modern Warfare 3, which is a good thing because I kind of felt those were overpowered. But once again, that's my view, you know, and definitely not what other people think and everything like that. You know, I still see people using the SMGs. I don't like how, you know, people put that laser on them and they just run around and hip fire with that laser. It just seems kind of crappy, and I can't believe that there's not more recoil with those. But hey, you know, it works for them. So, you know, you got to find out what works for you and how to counter people and everything like that. Now, with saying that, let me give you a little piece of advice if you are struggling. Try changing up your kill streaks and running lower ones. I'm running some pretty low ones, UAV, and then the lightning strike, and then the dragon fire. So in this game, your kill streaks do count. You know, the kills or the points that you get from them, they will count towards your next one, which I don't really care for. You know, I liked in Black Ops you had to actually earn them with your guns and everything like that. But, you know, that's the way it is now. And now, you know, when you're playing objective type games, you're going to get a lot of points for doing the objectives, which is very awesome in my opinion. But run the lower ones, you know. You might want to start off with a UAV, then a hunter killer missile, and then a lightning strike. You know, those are all pretty relatively low. Your UAV is going to get you some points towards that hunter killer missile. Get that hunter killer missile, you're going to probably be pretty close to getting that lightning strike, and then everything's going to start over again. So don't equip kill streaks that are above your pay grade and how you're playing, you know, until you get used to the maps and used to how everything is going, and then you can start upping your kill streaks. With this game, I'd also recommend checking your sensitivity. I normally play on a 2 or 3. In the previous few Call of Duties, I played on a 2 or 3, which is really low. And I tell you what, I am playing on like a 6. I probably might even up it again and play on something higher in this game for some reason. I don't know. I just needed it to start functioning better. And since I've changed that, you know, it's really helped me out. So definitely check your sensitivity. You know, I'm not recommending that you go up that high, or maybe you're playing on like a 9 or a 10 or something like that already. But you might want to check that and see if that makes a difference. And that goes back to it. You know, you just got to play around with different things and find out what works for you. I'd also recommend playing different game types. You know, anytime that I'm struggling in Call of Duty and I need to work on my gun skills or anything like that, I actually go and play free-for-all. I think that's the best mode to really work on things. You know, it forces you to constantly be aware of stuff, constantly be on edge. You know, you don't have the safety of your teammates and everything like that. It's just you, and you're constantly coming into contact with people and everything like that. So I'd recommend going in and playing free-for-all. I saw something really cool from Kingdom Soldier. He put up a video of him playing with some other players that were really good. You know, and yeah, that might be a little bit humbling, you know, playing against better players, and you might not do so well, but you are going to learn from playing with better players. You know, I've seen that when I've played sports, you know, and I'm sure that you guys have too. You know, the better the people that you play against, the better your game gets, you know, because you're constantly striving to work harder and everything like that. You know, if you're just constantly playing the same game mode, the same thing, you know, you can get a little stagnant and you really don't have to up your game or anything like that. But when you're playing like Kingdom Soldier does, they turn the radar always on so everybody knows where everybody's at. You can't camp, and you just really have to work on your gun skills, and it's just going to help you improve your game. So props to you, Kingdom Soldier, for pointing that out. That's a great idea. Definitely recommend doing that. You know, I think that's why I kind of go in and play free-for-all so much, just because it helps with that. Oh, and check out how I spawn right here. Look what's coming at me. That RC car. I'm glad I was able to pick that off, because I would have been really mad if I would have spawned and got killed. And as far as those spawns, they've been better than I'd consider these better than in Modern Warfare 3. I haven't had nearly the amount of times where I've been ready to throw my controller or anything like that. As far as lag, boy, I tell you what, I haven't really noticed a whole lot of lag. Now, with saying that, there are times that I have been on people, dead on people shooting, and I get nothing and they turn around and shoot me. I've had more than one instance like that, so that's been a little bit frustrating. On the other side of things, though, I've been on the other side of that where somebody's coming around, shot me, somehow missed me, you know, and then I've just turned and shot them and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm not sure about the whole lag compensation. I'm curious as to what you guys are seeing and experiencing, because that can be kind of hit or miss for me. Now, this game's winding down, but I just wanted to encourage you guys, if you are struggling with this game like I have been, you know, like I said, you know, I am feeling like I'm getting my swagger back, getting my game on and getting better. I still, like I said, need to improve, though, when it comes to core matches. I've still been a little bit frustrated, but, you know, I'm adjusting my game, and I just want to encourage you to do that. Just try different things and see what you can come up with. But there's the end of the game. Now that it's been out a couple days, let me know what you're doing, what you're experiencing, how's it going for you, and everything like that. But hope you like this. As always, take care, and God bless.
Pretty much.